Now, let's talk about the query scopes and Laravel. Query scopes allow us to define reusable queries inside our model. So in our case, let's use the products model. Instead of repeating the same where condition multiple times, we can define them once and reuse them anywhere we want. So let's go inside our controller and in here let's create a function with the name of, let's call it something where condition, and let's fetch our products table colon where, and let's go to inside our products table. In here let's add a condition for the let's see, okay, let's add a condition for the status, and here let's type where status is equal to published and return $items. So now we will get all the products where the status is published. Imagine if I want to call all that products in another place, I have to retype everything. So let's copy and paste it here, change the name where condition 2 for example, and I have to retype my where condition. And in the future if I change anything, instead of publish I change it draft to draft, so I have to type it in 2 or 3 places, or and I have to change it in all the places. To prevent this, we will write our condition logic inside our model and we will call it in here. So let's go to our product model, and in here we have to create a function, and this is very important that the function name should start with scope, after that your keyword. So the keyword, let's say draft products, and you have to pass the query as a parameter. Then inside this function type return query, and after the query you have to pass your condition. So let's copy our condition from the controller. Let's copy this and paste it in here. This is our scope is ready. Now that our scope is ready, let's go inside the controller and call this condition. So instead of where we let's delete them, we just call graph. That's it. Now let's create a condition for this. Let's create a route for this inside our web product. Here route get draft products. Then our controller class and our method, which is, let's copy a where condition. Now let's go to the browser to this URL. And we get this error. Let's go back to our code. Okay, the reason because we got that error is that we forgot to type the get function. Let's copy this here and add it here as well. Now let's go back, refresh. Okay, now I got all the products where the status is draft. So here as you guys can see the status draft, in here as well the status is draft. If you want, instead of writing the condition statically, you can also pass a parameter from that query scope. So instead of writing draft which will bring only draft product, we can create another query scope, and in here we can accept a parameter from the user or from the controller, from whichever place we call it. So let's call this status, and the first parameter always will be our own query, then the second parameter that this will accept is the parameter that we want to send. So in our case, let's call this parameter as status type. Let's fix it. Okay, now return $query where our column name, and after that we want to set get this value. So just copy this and paste it here. Now we can pass the status from our control to this query scope. So let's go comment this out and type again items is equal to product status, then our value. So if I type here draft, then get, now it will get all the products where the status is draft. So let's there's an error. Okay, yeah, we forgot to add a type scope in here. And now let's go back. Okay, it's done. Now let's go to our controller, sorry, our browser, refresh. Okay, column not found status. Okay, now we got all our products where the status of the product is draft. Now let's change this draft to publish. So let's go and inside our controller change this draft to publish, save. Let's go back, refresh. Now I got all the products where the status is publish. So this is how you can create your query scopes and use them multiple times everywhere you need them. Then you just have to call this query scope and Laravel will automatically apply that condition to your queries.